If you want to record a phone call on OPPO Find X9, then the first thing that you can do is simply go on a call and check if you have a built-in phone call recorder. Usually the option is available in the call menu, either somewhere over here, or you might be able to find it in the More section. Now, in some cases, in some countries and regions, we can actually find this built-in option. However, in many different countries, for example, in most of European countries, I believe, this option might not be actually available by default, and you will not be able to, for example, use your recorder in the phone, of course, in order to record a phone call. So if that's the case, if you don't have this option built in, then what you can do is you can download a third-party app that allows you to, to record phone calls. So in this case, we can go to the Play Store, use search, and we can, for example, type call recorder or something like that. And of course, you will be able to find a bunch of different apps that allow you to make those call recordings. And in my case, I have been using this one, the Cube ACR app. Before, in the past, I tried some different apps, and I think this one is actually working the best. But of course, in your case, if you install this app and it doesn't work for you, you can also try out any other app. But I'm gonna show you how to set up this app over here. So once we open the app, we're gonna go next over here. We need to grant permissions. So let's do this. There we go. We can disable power optimization for the app so that it can always run in the background. We can disable geotagging. There we go. We can close this premium offer over here in the top left corner, and then we can install a helper that can be used in order to pretty much use it as a workaround, which might be necessary actually to use to make the app work properly. So we will open this page in the browser. We're gonna download the helper. We're gonna download it. There we go. And if you will try to install it, you will be asked. Well, you will have to go to settings of the browser, and you will need to let the browser install apps from unknown sources, and then we can install the app. And let's open it. We have to set it up as well, but it is pretty easy. Just go next, grant permissions, allow the app to use these permissions. There we go. And now over here we need to go to accessibility first. So we're gonna tap go to accessibility. Now over here we need to choose downloaded apps and then tap on Cube ACR app connector in order to display this message. This is necessary to actually show this message. We're gonna go back now after showing that message, and we're gonna choose go to apps. And now over here, once we see the list of apps, we're gonna need to find the helper. So let's go to the helper, Cube ACR helper, tap on these three dots in the upper right corner, and we need to allow restricted settings. Verify yourself, and we can now go back. And now we're gonna choose once again accessibility, downloaded apps, and now we can go to the Cube ACR app connector, and we can turn it on. And we're gonna now press OK, and we need to allow the app to run in the background. Alright, so now we can open the main app. We can choose Open Cube ACR, and this is how the app looks like. We can tap on these three lines in the top left corner in order to make sure that recording is enabled. We also have some additional settings that you can go through in order to set up the app. But essentially now, if you start a call, then the Cube ACR app should automatically start recording these calls. So if I now answer the call, and after a couple of seconds we should be able to see inside notifications that the app is actually running and it is automatically recording the call. Now what you need to keep in mind is that in some cases you might need to actually use the loudspeaker to be able to properly record the call. Because in some cases the earpiece cannot be detected by the app, and the quality is just simply, it's just crap, essentially. So in this case, you will need to verify if the quality is actually decent. Of course, these recordings are listed in the app. You can play back the recording, and then you will know if you actually need to use the loudspeaker or not. And that is essentially it. Of course, we can replay the recording quite easily over here. We have these three dots that allow us to find some additional options. But that is about it. Thanks for watching, leave a like and subscribe.